If you've been following the stock market, whether it's for the last few days, the last few weeks, maybe the last few months or years, you probably start getting some insights and ideas from news events or news catalysts, whether that's news from TV stations like the financial news or stock market news. It could be the newspaper if you're old school, or magazine, or it may be some online mediums like a Yahoo Finance or a Google Finance. All these news mediums exist for a certain specific reason. Now, for most people, the reason that they watch this news or look for this news is to get some insights and ideas for a cause and effect relationship. So that way, if we read a certain news item or a news piece, we're looking to gain some, hey, what's the cause of the effect? So what's the cause of stocks moving up or this stock moving up? And we're hoping that the news channel or the news medium has some insight. So for example, stocks head higher as oil prices rise. You'll see this kind of headline from time to time. But you'll also sometimes see stocks head higher as oil prices fall. So the one-to-one cause and effect relationship doesn't apply in this instance. And the reason for this is because usually news, whatever is being said, is not a one-to-one or a cause equals effect direct relationship to what's being said. This is because stocks behave erratically. They behave in all sorts of different ways, things that we can't always predict. So it's not exactly that, hey, that this one event or piece happened and then the stocks go ahead and act this exact way. There's a lot of pieces and components that you have to look at to get a bigger picture, putting together many more concepts to get them in your favor rather than just one exact piece of data. So in fact, the whole purpose behind news is just strictly entertainment purposes. Sometimes there's some news out there that's educational and may give you some insight to what's going on and what's happening, because as a human, we continue to learn as new words, new terms, and things come up. So the fact is that the news is really there for just entertainment. It's not there for you to make a cause and effect relationship so that you can make trading decisions based off of that. It's there for entertainment. It's there to entertain you, to give you something to watch or to read. Unfortunately, with most traders or most investors, they try to look at the news and they try to make trading decisions based on the news. But remember that it's not a cause and effect relationship. So next time when you see oil prices rise, that doesn't mean the stock market will go down, or it doesn't mean it will go up. Instead, the news is reporting of what's happened or a possibility of what's going on and what's interesting in the market. So it's not really relevant at all to making your trading decisions. Now, the way that these news headlines are often written is a way to protect them, because we know and understand that stock prices move and behave in erratic ways, or they move in unpredictable ways, that anything really can happen. And the way that they do that is by structuring the headline accordingly. So you'll usually see the headlines written such as stock prices rise as, using the word as, oil prices fall. Or it could be something like stock prices rise and oil prices fall. However, this doesn't imply a one-to-one causality. It doesn't imply a one-to-one cause and effect. It doesn't mean one equals the other. Instead, it just means that this is what happened. Instead, rather than using the word because of or due to. So see how this sounds instead. Stock prices rise because of oil prices falling. If they use that, that means, and it implies, a one-to-one cause and effect. Or, in other words, stock prices rise due to oil prices falling. Again, it's not something that you see or read a lot of times in these news headlines or from news anchors. It's because of there's not a one-to-one causality in there. It's just strictly for entertainment purposes. It's just strictly reporting what's going on and what's happening. But you as an investor, a lot of times, or many people in general, they try to really find a way to use the news in order to go ahead and make trading decisions or make trading financial investment decisions, but it's not the right approach and it's not the right way that you should do it. However, as for many people and most traders out there, they're always looking for that one-to-one causality. They're looking for the cause and effect between the news and what their trading decision should be, but it never lines up because in the end, you have to remember that news is strictly there for entertainment purposes and it's not there for you to make trading decisions based off. It just doesn't work that way. It's not relevant for you to make your investments or financial decisions based on the news. Thank you for joining me in this training video, and if you want to continue learning, then just click one of the thumbnails right below this video and you can continue your education. But if you want to see some of the stocks that I'm currently watching today in the current market conditions, then just click this link right up here, and when you get there, enter your name and email address and you'll get my rapid recaps, which will show you exactly some of the stocks that I'm watching in the current market conditions. And if you want to condense your trading education, if you want to speed things up and just have everything in one spot, then take a look at some of the courses that I have available at TRADERSFLY.com. Thanks for joining me and sticking with me, and remember to do what you love, contribute to others, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.